What's up, everybody? Back at you with another episode of Blood on the Razor Wire TV, where you already know we're bringing it to you real and we're bringing it to you raw. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, make sure you share the video. You know, we put out a video the other day of some women that were out there on the streets, right? We went out in the hood, man, and we talked to a couple people. Both women refused our offer for help. But we went back out there. Got two real videos, man. Two interviews, right? They're 9-10 minutes long. But some of the stuff that these women are going to talk about might shock you. On one hand, you can see one of the women, she tells you, man, this is where she wants to be, man, this is what she likes doing. She's with it. She's all the way with it. And they call her Cupcake. The other girl, the other woman, I shouldn't call these women girls. They're women. The other woman is a mother and a grandmother, and you can see that she's struggling. She wants to get off the street. So I'm going to let you guess whether or not she takes the offer of help with us and leaves with us that day and goes to a rehab center. The cameraman, he's a little shaky. He's holding the camera. I'm going to get better at this. I'm buying a thing from Amazon tonight, a little tripod, so we can go out there. When we do get out there in the street and talk to people, man, it's not all shaky. Bear with me, man. I'm still learning. But you know what? This is the job of a journalist, I guess, right? And I like doing what I do, man. I just like doing it, man. That's all there is to it. So we're back on the street again. Some people have been like, hey, man, be careful. You know what? It is a little bit dangerous, right? When I was interviewing these women, there's a guy, you're going to see him. He walks by, he's tripping out on whatever he's on, screaming and yelling. We actually got, footage of people just pulling up on these women like, hey, what's up? It's a wild, wild life, man. Not a life that you want to live, man. And, like I said before, people are stuck in this vicious cycle, man, of drug addiction, poverty, and it just keeps swirling and it keeps swirling. But if we can go out there and we can help, man, then that's what we want to do, man. We legitimately want to help some of these women if they want help. They're mothers, man. They're grandmothers. I mean, shocking, right? I mean, these ain't the streetwalkers from, the Pretty Woman movie that you might have watched when you were younger. I mean, these are women that are totally immersed into drug addiction, sleeping in abandoned houses, sleeping from place to place. Women that have been in dangerous situations, but still, it wasn't enough to walk away. And the one chick that we interview, like I said before, Cupcake, I'm just like, when I'm interviewing her and talking to her, I'm just like, wow. Like, how could you really want this life? So you know what, man? We're going to bring the videos. I hope you like them. They will get better. We're going to keep going in the streets. We're going to talk to some men. We're going to talk to, hopefully, some dudes out here hustling. Just get their perspective on life, man. We're going to be in the hood sometimes, man. And I think that, that's what we should be doing. I think people want to hear those stories. I think it relates to what we're doing. But you know what? Let's get to the video. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you share it. Hit that like button for your boy, man. I'm out here doing my thing, man. So at least hit your boy with that thumbs up, all right? Let's go. What's up, everybody? Back at you, Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Doing interviews out here on the street. Picked up this chick, Cupcake. Cupcake, tell the people who you are. Tell them how old you are.
I'm Cupcake, I'm 33, and I'm, hooking up your neighborhood.
Hooking up the neighborhood. Yeah. You're living a dangerous life out here, huh?
Some would say. I don't feel like it's so dangerous.
No. Are you drug addicted?
Of course.
What type of drugs are you using?
Crack and heroin.
Crack and heroin. You got kids?
No.
No kids.
Okay.
Thank God, right?
For real. Thank God.
What's it like out here on the street?
It's cold and lonely and you only feel love when you got money in your pocket. People aren't real.
How old were you when you got into this life? That's what I want to know.
I moved out here about 5 years to start doing this specifically, but I started doing drugs when I was 15.
15. Did you ever have a job, a real job?
Of course, I'm a CNA.
CNA.
I'm a CNA. I got caught stealing pills from one of my clients or whatever. He says a home health aide, and people really don't like to hire people after that,
I can understand that. So really, you're stealing the pills, what, to get high? Were you getting high on your medication?
I had a good $100 a day pill habit, it was just Oxycontin or a motherfucker.
Do you have a house out here? Where do you live?
It's easy to find somewhere to stay, when you have money in your pocket, so it's just kind of trap to trap.
So you go from trap house to trap house.
To trap house, I have some fail safes, you know what I mean? I never not have anywhere to go, I never sleep outside or anything unless I not out,
Do the dope boys out here let you live in the houses?
Yeah. As long as you spend money.
As long as you spend money. When I was out here selling drugs, man, I used to have like 4 or 5 bedroom houses, and I would let the girls live there, right? As long as they spent their money there. Like, it wasn't like when you run out of money, you got to get out of here. But
No, but you got to, at least take initiative to go get more.
You live a continuous life of what? You get high every day, wake up, go out, get high, catch licks.
Yeah, chasing. Constantly chasing.
And that's your life. And then what? After how many days does it take before you're finally like, man, you know what? I had enough. I'm about
4 or
to go
4 or 5. Delirium sets in, and people are looking crazy.
Then you find a place to go.
When strangers are telling me to go to sleep,
I hear you. Do you want to change your life?
Not yet.
Not yet. Why? Do you enjoy this?
I do.
You actually enjoy doing this?
I do. In a way, it's hard, but...
I want to call it how it is, too.
It's the adventure.
The adventure. You're addicted to the adventure.
I'm addicted to the streets more than drugs, for sure.
That's a crazy perspective. So you're not ready to change. You're not ready to go to a rehabilitation center. You're good on all that.
But I know that. You know what I mean? Like, I can sit there and try and know I'm going to fail. Why build something to destroy it again?
Do you have family?
Yeah.
Where are your parents at?
Oakfield.
What do they do for a living?
I'm not sure right now. I haven't talked to them in a while.
When you were a kid, what did they do?
My dad fixed machines for 7-Eleven, and my mom, she's a CNA too.
They're probably pretty disappointed in the life that you're leading, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, but...
Do they ever come out here looking for you?
They say they do.
Let me ask you about Arthur Shawcross. You know who he was?
Yeah.
He was out here killing prostitutes, right?
Yeah.
You ever think about that when you're out here?
Yeah. I'm weird walking around yelling his name sometimes. Being weird and creepy.
You ever have a dude try to trap you in a car or trap you in a hotel room?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's that like?
Get kidnapped and shit. Gone for it. Nobody even knows you're gone. Nobody even knows you're gone. You just disappear and, Cupcake must be at the hotel for however many weeks. You've really been gone 2 months and nobody still knows where you are. Like,
Do you think the streets would miss you if you ended up dead?
Yes.
Will people talk about you?
Yeah.
For how long?
I still mention people that I met when I first got out here, so it depends on how long, your religion is.
Let me ask you another crazy question. The chick just got murdered out here not too long ago, right? My mother lives on camera. So the girl got shot and killed on a Child and Lyle right there, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember when that happened?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Could have easily been you, right?
Who was the girl?
I don't know who the girl was, but the thing is that I think it was meant for her.
Okay.
You know what I
So
mean?
maybe she did something wrong,
Sometimes
right?
things happen to people for reasons,
Fuck
especially
somebody
out
else.
here.
Let me ask you this: do you think people should just be out here getting shot in the head, though?
Never.
Never. So maybe
But,
it wasn't meant for her.
I feel like she got shot 5 times or something. I feel like this is a targeted thing. Her specifically, you know what I mean?
Well, that stuff happens. So let me ask you this, right?
Happens. You never know what's going through someone's
I'm going to
head.
tell you something.
People are crazy.
Let me tell you something that happened in my case, right? And I'm going to talk about it on video, but there was a dude in my case that was selling dope with me, right? He ended up testifying on me. But he had tied a dude up for stealing $100 worth of dope from him, right? When I say dope, I mean crack back
Yeah, I
then.
understand.
So he tied him up and lit him on fire. He poured gasoline on him and lit him on fire for $100. You don't think one of these dope boys would do something like that out here to people?
It's happened. Blessed. He was just over there on Smith Street. He had a girl tied up for who knows how long. He killed 3 people. They found him in the basement.
Killed 3 people in his basement. They found him in his basement.
He shouldn't have done that. This is maybe a year ago.
But you said you love this life.
Yeah.
What's going to make you stop? Nothing?
I would have to want to.
Yeah, of course. I agree with that. You're going to have to want to
A
stop.
lot of bad things have happened to me. I've been fucked up more out here over $10. I want something $10 than any other amount of money. You know what I mean?
My father was a heroin addict out here on these streets, right? At one point, he was the biggest weed dealer in this city, right? But he was also a junkie. Smoked crack, shot heroin, and he ended up dying. He overdosed, and he's dead now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he never wanted to stop. There'd be days when he thought he wanted to stop, but he never really wanted to stop. So we're doing an interview right now, and there's a chick over here catching a lick right now, right? You got that? So dude just pulls up. He's going to pick up this prostitute. We just met with another. What the hell is that, a dude or a chick?
Who knows? Let's hide.
Put the camera on that cat. Walking out right now. So Kyle, these are the streets, man. This is where people are living, right? So let me ask you a question, right? Yeah, I saved Kyle. because Kyle finally decided he wanted to try to change his life. And hopefully he stays on the right path. But let me ask you this, you're out here, you're a prostitute. How do you feel, man, honestly, having sex with dudes all the time?
I think it's my fetish. And I think it's my, I'm not ready to quit the lifestyle.
That's one of the reasons you like having sex with all kinds of different dudes? Wow. How about married men? Married men pick you up all the time?
I don't know if I'm married. I don't even ask girls.
They don't talk to you. Hey.
Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not like, hey, tell your wife I said hi.
So look, this is what we're going to do, man. I'm going to offer you help, but obviously you don't want it. You're not ready. So if you ever want help and you see me driving around, I got a red Audi too. Wave me down, man, because we're willing to help you. We take in donations from people, all kinds of stuff, and we do try to help people, man. We're going to come out here on the street and try to help people. I want to see you change your life. You're 33 years old. You could get a shot of fentanyl and end up gone, right? My homeboy just smoked some weed last week, had fentanyl in it, and now he's dead.
Well, maybe that's why it's good to have a tolerance to it. I'm fucking around. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
If you had a message for, usually I ask people, what message would you give to a little girl,
Oh, nothing
14
right
or 15
now.
year old?
Nothing right now. Don't take advice from hookers.
Yeah, that's it. I can't ask you. I can't ask you. I mean, it's real and it's raw, man. Blood on a Razor Wire TV, man. Doing another interview, man. We're out here on the street, Rochester, New York, man. I want you to tell people your name. Take the mask off.
My name's Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa B.
So, Lisa, you're drug addicted, right?
Yeah.
And you went to school out in the suburbs with a girl that I grew up with that used to be one of my girlfriends, Maria Lemontia. But now you're out here, you're in the city of Rochester, where you're from, man. This type of stuff ain't going on out in Churchville, Chili, right?
No, I always say if my mom knew the building I was standing in, she would be so disgusted.
And you're drug addicted, right?
Yep. Heroin and crack.
And when we pulled up, I seen you over here talking to a dude in the truck. Was that a date or no?
He was trying to date me, but he didn't want to pay but $10, and I wasn't cool with it.
He wanted to pay you $10.
Mm-hmm.
What's the average price out here?
I'll say between 20 and 50.
So
you can get more. You can definitely get more.
So for $20, you're willing to have sex with these dudes out here?
No, blowjob.
Okay.
And that's in the debt. It's just been hard because a lot of the girls will take $10, $5.
$5.
Yeah.
Man, things have changed since I've been in prison.
Yeah.
I was in this life. I wasn't out dating chicks, so let's make that clear on the camera. What's your drug of choice?
Heroin.
Heroin. How many kids you got?
3.
Where are your kids at?
Well, my kids are 26, 21, and 19, and I have a 3-year-old grandson. But my 2 oldest live together, and my 19-year-old still lives with her dad.
Did you raise your kids initially?
Yeah.
And you're 42, and you've only been out here in the streets about 9 years in this neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
So before that, what was your life like? What did you do? Did you have a job? Or you married?
Yeah, I was married for 16 years. I had the same job for 12. I ran a gas station out in Scottsville, in Valley.
Ran a gas station. Then, how'd you get hooked up with the drug scene?
Broke my shoulder and some ribs and my nose, and I got hooked on oxys.
Got hooked on oxys.
Yep.
And then the oxys turned into what? Heroin?
Yep.
Fentanyl?
Yeah,
So you're shooting.
Fentanyl ruins the whole dope game.
So you're out here shooting dope, right?
Not shooting anymore. No.
I see your hands are all swelled up. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, well, one that's from the cold, and yeah, I stopped shooting though.
Do you have a place to live?
I mean,
Do you
stay places.
Do you ever live in a bando?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've lived in bandos, cold at night.
Yes.
Streets are cold. It's crazy that you were married for 16 years. Where's your husband at?
My husband is he's a vet, so he stays in a gorgeous apartment at the new vet building downtown.
He's a veteran or veterinarian?
A veteran.
Okay. Is he doing the right thing? Is he getting high?
No.
He does the right thing.
We always dibbled and dabbled, sniffing coke or doing ecstasy throughout, our marriage, and he was just always able to stop.
Yeah.
It was on the weekend, and he stopped, and I kept going.
Let me ask you about your kids. They ever come up here looking for you?
Yeah.
What do they say? Mom, please get in the car. Stop this shit.
Yeah.
Does it ever hit you?
Yeah, it does. I'm embarrassed. I hate them seeing me like
And you should be embarrassed.
Yeah, I know I do.
Maybe it's the embarrassment that's going to help you change your life.
Yeah. Actually, I was just recently clean for 18 months.
I can look at you right now and I know that you're different than her, right? Because I know you want to change your life. I see it in you. I can tell.
Yeah.
You're sad. I see it in your eyes. You don't want to live like this. It's fucking cold out here.
No.
I mean, it's cold, and it's also a cold world, man. You're taking a chance with your life every day out here, right?
Yeah, definitely.
This is not what you want to do, is it? Don't you want to be a
I had
mother?
my teeth knocked out, my face fucked up,
Teeth knocked out. Who knocked your teeth out?
Just white guy.
For what?
He was tweaking.
And just punched you in the face.
Yeah, about 50 times.
Did you try to fight back?
Oh yeah, fought back.
Was that the point where you were kind of like, yo, I'm done. I don't want to live like this?
I mean, it was before that, before that it was at the point, but, ever since that incident happened, which was about 2-3 months ago, it's been a downhill for me. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm like, not. Where before I was like out there and go get it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like,
How about getting dope sick? What's it feel like when you get dope sick?
I try my hardest not to get dope sick.
Yeah.
It's really, I always try to, see, because I'm up so many days and you never just go to sleep, you always just crash somewhere. You try to save that bag for the morning, for
And
when
then
you
at
get
that
up.
point, you only hope to rely on your hose.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
And I will say that lately we all have been sticking
Yeah,
together,
yeah.
where before we all hated each other and it was always a competition. But lately, because of all the bad shit that's been happening to a lot of us, we've really been sticking together and helping each other out a lot more than ever before.
Well, that's a good thing. Hopefully you don't end up dead out here, right?
Right.
You ever worry about overdosing on fentanyl?
I guess no. I don't really ever worry about that. I more worry about some John killing
You
me.
do our
than
drugs in
anything.
public.
It's
I have a rule. I have a rule for myself that I don't do heroin by myself. That's
so what? Someone's there. They might have some Narcan.
Yeah.
Might be able to try to help you.
Yeah.
Have you seen people overdose on fentanyl and die out
Oh
here?
my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking you that question because you said, well, I always get high around people. So these other people, I'm sure they had kind of the same rules sometimes too, right?
Yeah, probably.
Sorry.
Probably, but sometimes it's not enough. A Narcan. I mean, I know this one chick, she was telling me that her date only smoked crack with ODs because there's fentanyl in the crack. She said it took 7 Narcans to get him back. I said, not everybody carries 7 Narcans around, you know what I mean?
You're living a crazy life out here.
Yeah, it is.
You ever have a date like lock you in a car?
Oh, God, yeah.
What do they do when they lock you in a car? What are they saying to you? Are they trying to have sex with you and take their money back? Is that what it is?
That just happened to me the other day. The other day, I took a date actually right over here. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Young kid.
Yeah.
I'm going to say probably no older than 25. Had a lot of cash in his freaking pocket. Paid me $30. And when we were done, I started walking away, and I just felt something. He was too close to me. He was real jittery. Next thing you know, he had me like this around the mouth and was taking his money back.
Yeah.
And I just say, I'll go ahead, Even in like rape situations, I'm like, just go ahead, instead of you beating shit out of me or whatever, let's just get this over with. But then on their way out, I make sure I bust up their car somehow.
So let me ask you this. Is today the day? You want to get off dope today or no?
I want to say yes. I am getting close to being ready. It's just that first initial step is like the hardest.
So really you're not ready yet?
Kick her off the cliff.
My mother lives right here on Cameron Street, right? So when I come through here, if you see my truck or you see my car, and you really do want to change your life, if you want to go to rehab, if you want to use my phone to call your daughter, whatever you want to do, man, we're here to help you. I mean that, for real. Because I think you want to change. You're not ready, but you're close.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to be clean for 18 months? You're close.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
Wave me down. It's cold right now. You want to leave? You want me to take you somewhere? You want me to take you to a rehab center?
I want to say yes so bad.
It's easy to say yes.
I know it is.
You just think it's not. If you're ready, man, we're ready. All right? You let me know. We're going to drive through here. I'll be back around another 20, 30 minutes. I know you want to go get high right now. I know you want to get high. Maybe after you're done getting high, when I drive back down through here, if you want to go, we're going to put you in the car. We're going to take you to a rehab center. We'll get you some hygiene products. We'll get you some clothes. We'll get you some clean clothes, and we'll get you over there. How's that sound?
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do today, that's what we're going to do, all right? Blood on the Razor Wire TV, man. Back at you with it. So there you go, man. 2 more women in the street that didn't take the help, man. They wanted to get high. We drove back through. The second lady, the one that's a grandmother, she didn't wave us down. We couldn't find her, so I'm sure she went out there and got high, but we drove back through the neighborhood to see if she wanted some help. But I promise you, we're going to find some people that want some help. We're going to go out there and we're going to find them. There are people out there that want help. And, you know, once again, man, if you're watching this video and you're struggling, you're caught up in the street, you're caught up in addiction, there are organizations out there that want to help you, man. There are people that will help you. Let today be the day. Let today be the day that, man, you had enough of being out here on the street. You had enough of sleeping in a bando. You had enough of going from place to place. And, you know, when I did the interview with the older lady, you can see she had a black eye, right? I didn't even catch it because I was standing off to the side, but when I rewatched the video, I'm like, damn, I would have asked her about that, you know. You've seen some crazy stuff on there. You see the guy out there yelling, screaming. You see the other women getting ready to catch licks, catch dates out there. Just a crazy, crazy life. Man, I don't even know what to say. Sometimes I'm stuck for words, right? But we're going to get out there. We're going to get out in the street. We're going to do some real journalism out there. You know, we're going to be out there trying to help people, man, try to educate people. And maybe it's not them that gets the help today, but maybe it's you because you're watching the video, man. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Until tomorrow, we're out.